It's, yeah, the aggregate of a port, the pressure has to be enough to overcome the tendency to flow less the skin friction of the particles within the port. And the skin friction of the particles within the port are dependent on granular size of that soil. So you can have a port which with a great head pressure almost doesn't move much. You just see a wet spot. And then you can increase the head pressure a bit and suddenly you can see a pretty reasonable port, particularly in granular, harder rock and stuff. And you can also have a situation where you have a 5-foot head and a port that's inactive. And then you get a 20-foot head and the port becomes active. So those things are possible. Yes, it is possible. Mm-hmm. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes, because a ring was missing. There's restriction ring on the out. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not intimately familiar. Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. Cubic feet per second. Yeah. Oh, okay. No, it would be about 300 psi at the base there. Yeah. Significant. Yeah. Many people don't realize there's air introduced behind those valves, and that's very important. The valves within the chamber at depth that vent foundation pressure water through turbines, when you open one of those valves, you can't just open it full bore without introducing air behind it. And there is a vent for that and a crossover in this dam, as I remember it, to allow air to be introduced there so you don't get water hammer return, things like that, which are horrifically damaging to the structure and to the dam. Yeah. 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 Yeah, I can't answer that. I'm sorry, I don't have that information. I can tell you that this dam has been in a similar situation for an extended period of time based on the reports that I've read, and that a number of these things that have manifested as failure modes now were recognized as long ago as 10 years ago, and were simply not acted on. And I can tell you as a community, and I think this is important to say this, people have asked me, what do we do? And I want a better answer for you than I don't know. But I can tell you that whatever it is that must be done, must be done. You can't just go home and say, that guy was scary, and shut up. This has to be acted on. I called everyone whose name I had who represented you and told them that I would be here and that I would be in town and that I would be in Sacramento and that I would be happy to meet with them if I could help in any way. You know how many answers I got? Yes, sir. I got 0. No one called me back. That is unusual. I have had governors of states respond to my concerns many, many times, senators, congressmen. I've never had this before where no one called me back. I think that I don't know what you have to do. I don't know exactly how you get there. I can tell you that you cannot allow this to continue as it is, period. I believe, and I will call on you, ma'am. I'm sorry, I got on a rant here. I believe truly that this dam needs to be operated by someone who is not also the regulator of this dam. That's my feeling. I can tell you that to the outside limit of my abilities, I'll do anything I can to help. Everyone here, you're welcome to grab my cards off of the table back there. Anything I can do, I'm willing to do. I do not want to see people's lives taken and their property damaged from this. And I'm sorry, this lady first, please. That's really a valid question. I don't want to sound fatalistic. I doubt that I could get any satisfaction from the people who are currently involved at DWR. I don't think that they comprehend the severity of the situation, nor do I think that they comprehend the severe liability that they're responsible for. I honestly don't think that they get it. I don't think they understand. I can see it in their faces and in the things that they say. I just think the wrong people are in the wrong places right now, and I think that's what has to change, and I wish I had a better answer for you, ma'am. Yes, this gentleman. Sir? Thank you for that. I didn't know that. Yes, sir. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. right. Yeah, Ricky. Let me tell you. Mhm. Absolutely. FERC could, would, and should, in any other situation, shut them down. Shut them down. They can mandate that that thing be drained. So can California Water. In fact, they would if it wasn't run by them. That is an unacceptable situation. Any dam owner with similar situations would probably be forced to lower his reservoir level. We don't want to cause harm here, but I agree with what you said vividly. If I were on the FERC panel, they wouldn't be generating a watt of electricity right now. Absolutely. Well said. Yes, sir? Mm-hmm.